Hey everybody, it's Susanna, and this is my new YouTube channel. It's called Boom Time, which refers to baby boomers, which I am a member of. The baby boom of I guess, the late 1940s after World War II, up until 1964. Anyway, if you're a member of this group, you probably know what I'm talking about. And if you're not, then you're welcome to stick around and maybe my channel will be of interest to you. Anyway, welcome everybody. And I'm going to start out by talking about something that is coming up for me that I'm so not looking forward to, and that's my spine surgery. I am having lumbar fusion next week, March 19th, L4 and 5, uh, one level, it's called. And I'll be in the hospital for about 3 days. And, it's spine surgery. I'm not looking forward to it, but at this point, it has to be done. And one reason I wanted to talk about this is not only to document my journey for myself, but also to possibly help other people who have the same issue. And there are videos out there on the internet talking about spine problems and that people are going to have surgery. But the difference for me is that when I tell people I have a serious issue and I'm going to have surgery, their first response is to say, "Oh, so you must be in constant pain. Your back must be hurting you. You probably can't sit down for very long or lie down or sleep." And my answers are always, well, that's not actually what my symptoms are. My symptoms are that I can't just stand, for more than maybe, God, 5 minutes, and I'll have a lot of pain. If I push it to half an hour, if I'm like at a museum or in a store looking for products, if I am standing still for really any time, much at all, I start to hurt from my buttocks down both thighs, primarily on my left side, and it goes all the way down to about where my knees are. And and I can sit. In fact, sitting relieves it after I've gone through this, and I can lie down. I can sleep. And that's contrary to what most people experience with issues with their spine. So I wanted to talk about my symptoms because there might be, well, I'm sure there are some of you out there that when you're searching the web and trying to hear other people's stories and see if your symptoms compare, you're probably experiencing the same problem that I have had, which is, this doesn't relate to me. And am I imagining this? Oh, look, I can see myself in the background. It's my first video for the channel. I don't have anything set up. I'm just doing it from my computer. Where was I? So anyway, I hope it will help some people who are looking to see, are my symptoms, is there somebody I can relate to, watch their video and learn something and be encouraged. And so that's part of it. But the other thing, of course, is to document my own journey, once again, for myself, and also to possibly help other people. We'll see how it goes. I'm starting today, just a few days before the surgery. Anyway, we'll see when I can do the next one. So that is the main reason. And did I already say this? Yeah, L4 and L5 fusion. I have stenosis, spondylosis, which is different from spondylosis, degenerative disc disease, and arthritis. And the arthritis part is where, that's pretty much age related, and degenerative disease is primarily age related, but there are unfortunate people who get early onset degenerative disc disease. So my first video on this channel, and I hope it will help somebody, or at least give you something to relate to. Oh, I was talking about standing. Sorry. I also can't walk very far, so it's not just the standing. Then if I try to walk, God, any distance really, walk, half a block away from my house, the longer I push it, I end up kind of waddling, and I'm in so much pain, and it's excruciating to transition from standing and walking to sitting down. And, that's not good at all. One other thing that I want to mention is that I am able to go upstairs very comfortably. I can actually go upstairs very quickly. And apparently that's another thing that confused me, because people, the last thing they think of when you have a back issue is going upstairs at all. That would be pretty much unthinkable for a lot of people. Well, having it in the L4 and L5, the stenosis, and all the other things I mentioned, it's the way it was described to me is that your spinal cord comes down your spine, and then it branches out into nerve roots. Pardon me, I'm not a doctor, so if I'm saying this wrong, please forgive me. And those nerve roots control different areas of your lower body at that point. And where mine are pressed, the nerves are pressed by the vertebrae that's pushing into that nerve. It affects from my butt, down my thighs, down to my knees. And there's no way to fix it. No amount of physical therapy, no amount of cortisone shots. I've done both of those. Nothing will fix that. It's basically collapsed and shifted, so it has to be rebuilt. Anyway, I'm going to let you go now. That's my story, and I will try to keep you updated pretty regularly to track my progress. And hopefully, they say that the surgery is 100% successful. So, and I'm in good health. I'm not young, but I'm still young enough to undergo a surgery like this, with a reasonable expectation that I will come through it just fine. So, talk to you soon. I'll do another video as time progresses.